Let's learn how to shepardize using Daubert v. Merrill Dow Pharmaceutical. Over on the right is a column for Shepards, and you'll see reasons for Shepard's signal, and then you'll see the citing decisions. Here we have 29,776. We also see, as we talked before, the symbols, and we can know what we're looking for by looking at those symbols. The first thing we want to know is we see a red stop sign. We want to know what the warning is. So we can either shepardize the document here or go directly to our warning. I'm going to go ahead and look directly at the warning. And here I see that it was superseded by statute as stated in. So we see that. But then also, special to Shepard's is this followed by section. So you also see that it is still followed by. So if this is what you're interested in, then you could still use this case. What is superseded is the statute. As you go down, you can see that same kind of language. Here we have the superseded statute, but then we also have that the court still follows it here. Also, notice headnote 9, headnote 10, and headnote 11. These are the headnotes of Daubert that are stated within this case. You will also see the level of detail that is taken into this case. So EEOC v. DHL talks about this case quite a bit, whereas the others are just citing it. If we go back, we can see the same kind of treatment, both with caution, and we'll see how it's distinguished, what headnote, and whether or not it's also not only just distinguished by, but then followed also. So we can kind of see what part of headnote 13 is followed and which part of headnote 13 is distinguished. These can all be narrowed by your court, by your treatment, your state court, and then analysis, and also which headnote you're interested in. As I stated in the last video, Shepard's is the only one that has positive treatment. That means a court has positively followed something from your case. Here we have the U.S. Supreme Court following in particular, and then citing Daubert. Again, it can be narrowed by that same court and by treatment and also by headnote. If we shepardize this document, it gives us all of those all together instead of just bringing them out individually. The other thing about Shepard's, you can view the top citing reference and why Shepard's has given a signal of a red stop sign for this case. So if I click on that, I'm going to find that it was superseded by statute in Elward v. Electrolux, and that is the main reason this was given a red stop sign. Finally, if you look at the headnotes on this case, here we'll see headnote 1, and we can see that we can shepardize this headnote for this case and find exactly which cases use this headnote 1 and whether they follow or just cite. When you find a case like Daubert, it's sometimes good to go through all of those things, but also it helps your understanding on what each one of those means. Up next, we'll go through Westlaw's key cite.